Hey, this is Dallin Stringham just recording the part two of the account management take two video. And I have really loved this class, just talking about just what I've learned and why it's important. I think just from the start when we talked about trust, it was really big for me because I never realized how important that is. Whether before that I just was assuming it or I don't really know, but from where we started reading The Speed of Trust, it was just amazing. And that book was really eye-opening because it really helps you figure out, okay, like where am I at? Where do I want to be? And what can I do to get there? And it really made me think a lot on my professional life, like, okay, how can I be as honest and help build as much trust as possible? Because obviously, as a salesman, especially in the jewelry world where I'm at, people are very predispositioned to not trust you or think you're trying to win one over on them or something like that. And so I've actually been using some techniques from the book and they've worked very well. And I've actually used, for example, just being open and transparent about like what I can do, what I can't do, try and be as transparent as pricing as possible and just make things simpler so they feel less confused. And that's actually been really helpful. And then from there, I have really loved the SWOT analysis. That's been a really good one, especially because it's like, it helps you understand where you are positionally. And I think a lot of what these sales classes do is just help you understand the tools and resources that can help you understand where you're at and where you need to be. And so that's why I love the SWOT analysis. But really, honestly, I think my favorite part has been the negotiation in the second half of the class, just because I've never really thought about the art of negotiation before. I've taken sales class, I've been in sales a long time, and some of the things I already do a little bit, but there are a lot of great principles, and the LinkedIn learnings have been amazing. I love the idea of like before you start, just be like, okay, like here's what I want. Like, what do you want? Like, ask questions. I did my role play with Zach earlier for the Halal materials, and we both kind of had the same takeaways of like, okay, never assume anything. You want to write down what you want, write down what you think they want, and then always ask questions, like follow up. Be like, okay, so you said this, help me understand that, explain that more to me. And those are huge when it comes to that stuff. So that was just a really neat opportunity to see that and learn more just negotiating skills, because I'm really excited to take these into my sales job and be able to use these more. And the case studies are really good. And of course, there's a difference between what I do in the jewelry store and what you might be doing, for example, on enterprise deals or B2B sales. But there's little bits and pieces that have been very valuable to me throughout this course. And just overall, key takeaway, it's always about the people. They're the most important part of anything. And so account management really comes down to building relationships, trusting people, and creating and building something. And it's been a great class. Thanks for everything.